Pride. The king of a kingdom, seeing his increasing age, decided that he would retire from the throne. But he had no son to whom he could hand over the kingdom and be free from responsibility. The king had a daughter whose marriage he also had to plan. So he called the ministers and said that whoever enters the city first tomorrow morning will be appointed the king of this place, and my daughter will also be married to him. Then the next day the soldiers of kingdom brought a young man wearing tattered clothes, and he was anointed as the king. The king married his daughter to that young man, handed over the responsibility to him, and went to the forest himself. Slowly time passed, and that young man took over the reins of the kingdom and started serving the kingdom like a good king. There was a smart room in that palace whose key the king always kept hanging on his vest. Once a week he would go to that room, stay inside for half an hour, and after coming out he would lock that room with a big lock and get busy with his other work. The king's frequent visits to that room in this way would surprise the commander that the entire treasure of the kingdom, all the gems, precious stones, diamonds, jewels, are with the treasure. The key to the armory is with me, and the key to other valuable documents is with the minister. Then what is there in this smart room that the king goes inside every week and comes out after a while? The commander could not resist and mustered courage and asked the king, "O king, if you forgive me, then tell me what is that thing in that room whose safety you are so worried about?" The king said angrily, "Commander, this is not your topic to ask. Never ask this question again." Now the commander's doubt increased even more. Gradually the ministers and the members of the court also tried to ask the king, but the king did not tell anyone the secret of that room. The news reached the queen, and you know that no one can stand before a woman's stubbornness. The queen stopped eating and drinking and started insisting on knowing the truth about that room. Finally, helplessly, the king went to the room with the commander and other members of the court and opened the door. When the door of the room opened, there was nothing inside except a torn cloth which was hanging on the hook of the wall. The minister asked, "Maharaj, there is nothing here." The king took the torn cloth in his hand and said in a sad voice that, "This is my everything. Whenever I feel even a little bit of pride, I come here and look at these clothes. I remember that when I came to this kingdom, I had nothing except this torn cloth. Then my mind becomes calm and my pride ends. Then I come back outside." Moral: pride is like fire which burns a man with its heat. Also, a person who is truly great keeps away from himself the defects like ego.